welcome screen you would see when you first switch your phone on. You can see different sort of infographic-based messages here. But currently, nobody's really made calls, but it can say you have X number of calls you made today, you took 2 photos, so on and so forth. If you're familiar with Ubuntu, you would see from the left you see the launcher menu. You can pin your favorite apps to it, and it has a stacking motion, so you can pin as many apps as you want to that. And then to the right, you have what we call scopes. So Ubuntu has taken a different approach, and we're shifting the focus from the app-centric sort of strategy more towards how we present content to users in an engaging and efficient way. So, as an example, this would be your home screen. It's called the Today Scope. Essentially, what it shows is what you would sort of dip in and out of your apps to see on a day-to-day basis. You know, what is my calendar telling me that I need to do today? What's the weather like? What should I wear based on that? You have your favorite contacts listed here, recent calls made. If you're into fitness and have a Fitbit account, you can add that to this. And you have sort of the headlines of today and what's trending on Twitter. So these are some of the things. You can tailor this to your needs in terms of if you don't require something, you can deselect it from all of this, and it will be meeting your requirements. So this is your home screen. Then to the right, we have a scope called Nearby. Now, this is a really cool experience created for users. Now, if you're someone who travels a lot, or if you're in a city that you're not familiar with, it shows you an array of things. So, the restaurants around you, the nearest ATM, what's public transport, and we've set moods for it. So you can actually select a category based on how you're feeling. So if we say I'm bored, it will show you the weather is there, and then what things to do from Timeout, landmarks to visit from Yelp, and then there are some pictures from Flickr on what's close by, some articles on Wikipedia about the nearest things to your current location, and then you go into sort of what concerts are on, and you can actually go in and purchase tickets from Songkick. If you are a particular user of one of these content providers, you can actually pin it to your favorites. So Timeout is I look at Timeout reviews all the time. So what I would do is I would go into the branded scope and add this to my favorites. Then what that would do is it would be in my list of scopes at all times, and I don't necessarily need to come into Nearby for that then. We say apps isn't in focus. Of course, we still have an app scope, which shows you the number of different applications we have. So we have a couple of games here, Facebook, Twitter. We have the Telegram application for messaging, and you can get more applications and scopes from the Ubuntu store. We highlight the app of the week, what are the top apps, so on and so forth, and then you have your categories to select from. To download further apps and scopes, and it sort of differentiates if it's a scope or if it's an app. And then we have a new scope. Again, it's the same concept. There's a number of different providers. You can choose what you want. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Music is brilliant because somebody who listens to music quite often, you have a number of different providers downloaded as applications. What we've done here is we've put 7 Digitals here, SoundCloud is here, Songkick, meaning the concerts happening around us. So what you can do is, in a sense, you can do a search. So if I search for, say, Michael Jackson, and do a search on that and see what comes up. So this tells me, 7 Digital has that, SoundCloud has that, YouTube has that, Fruitshop has all of that. So you decide, do you want to stream it now, do you want to download it? So you have different options. What this means is you're not having to download all these different applications on your phone. And these app providers don't necessarily heavily invest in sort of promoting an Ubuntu store now. It's guaranteed in the search results. And then it's the same concept for video. Photos, we have Instagram feeds, you have Facebook, Flickr. So quite a lot of things there. And that's essentially the story
How
behind
the
it.
home button works?
Sorry?
The home button, how it works?
So you would go to your launcher again and click on this.
Okay.
And you're back to your today's
And the button down?
This isn't currently activated, but this for the actual commercial device, this will, I think it will bring up notifications. So currently it's not activated. Another really cool thing is sort of you can have a carousel of what is currently open and nicely sort of scroll through it and select what you want to go on. So that's pretty nice as well.
Just because, some of them like web apps require